All right, now we're going to draw some more Lewis structures. We're going to draw more Lewis structures now. Yes, these Lewis structures were, yesterday was, most of them were relatively simple. We did one basic one. And then we also did a few ions. Okay, today we're going to incorporate some double bonds, some splitting, some rules. We'll violate the octet rule a little bit more, and other things. So we'll go over a few, and then I will give you an opportunity to start your homework and ask any questions that you have. Okay? Don't really need the internet. You guys have a lot of really need out. Okay. So let's start with C2H6. Now, make sure you indicate. Now, yesterday I wanted to see the math behind this. Okay, I want to see the math behind it. Today, you can tell me how many valence electrons it has. I don't need to see the math. If you want to work the math out, there's nothing wrong with that. So, how many valence electrons would C2H6 have? Yes, 4. I have 2 of those. That's 8. 14. I want you to make sure you indicate that it has 14 valence electrons today. So what is always the central atom? Carbon. So I got 2 carbons. Okay? Let's draw one in. It has 4 spots. What do I want from my other carbon? Doesn't really matter, does it? Any spot, I'd probably put it to the right, just because I like the right a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bond. Can I bond all the rest of these? No. Got to put my H's in first, okay? I put my H's in first. I put an H there. I had a spot for 6 H's, didn't I? H, 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 and H. Okay. That's something having multiple central atoms. We're going to build upon that a little bit as we go. But that is C2H6. That is ethane. Now let's kind of stick with that one. Let's kind of stick with that one, and let's kind of go with something a little different, okay? Bless you. Let's go with ethanol, which is C2. I just not with ethanol. Let's go with propanol. C3H7OH. C3H7OH. That is propanol. Propanol. How many valence electrons does it have? 26. I believe 100%. Whoever said that is, I believe, 100% correct. 4 times 3 plus 1 times 7 plus 6 plus 1 is in fact 26. What's the first thing I'm going to draw? My 3 carbons, right?
Teachers, please dismiss the varsity boys basketball team to the gym at this time. Please dismiss the boys varsity basketball team.
Bond those through there. Right?
Also, please dismiss the Kiliana Ferris to the gym as well.
Now, what do I need to do now? All 8 of them? Got 8 hydrogens put in. Got 8. 7 plus 1, don't I? Oh, I missed the dot right there. Is that what you're trying to say? So I want to put 7 hydrogens in or 8. Put our 7 in first, okay? Doesn't matter where you really go with them. No. Bond. 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 Am I finished? So I have an oxygen and a hydrogen. I will tell you one thing about the stuff that's written like this. When it's written like this, it tells you that this H is bonded to the O. Okay? So that H is bonded to the O. So I'm putting my O, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bond. And I still have one more spot for my H, don't I? What? Are all my octets complete? Yep. Some people really enjoy it. It's more of a visual thing. It kind of gets out of the math a little bit and goes from there. Let's do C2, I2. C2, I2. 11? No. 22, I would agree with. 4 times 2 plus 7 times 2 is 22 valence electrons. Do all my C's, because C's always central atoms. I can connect that one automatically. I don't want to put double and triple bonds into the very end. Okay? That's the last thing to do is put double and triple bonds. Now, where am I putting my I's? I have 2 I's to put. Where am I putting my I's? Does it matter? Yes. Okay. Where it matters is if I would have done it like this. I have my 22 electrons drawn, don't I? But are all my octets complete?
No. So yesterday's homework, I took
Except for boron. So I cannot put it there. The only thing that really matters.
You don't got right.
No, I don't. But check with Samaya. See if she does. She said she's gonna put it in her locker.
Where is she at?
That I don't know. I don't have her. I know she just left the college class. I know she doesn't have English. I know she doesn't have math.
So.
No,
she hard. Never mind.
So the only thing that matters is when I have something like this, I need to put one eye on this atom and
one eye on the other.
on the other. It doesn't matter on the other atom where you put it, as long as they're on separate atoms. Otherwise, you never would have been able to complete your octet. Now, I have my 22 electrons drawn. Can I complete my octet?
Yeah.
Triple bond right there, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Once again, we don't want to double and triple bond till the very end, okay? We don't want to double and triple bond till the very end. That makes sense to why you had to balance it out?
Yeah.
Next one.
Why are you? I'm making sure you know I didn't change.
Yeah, instant. Let me finish some more of these before the projector goes down. Nitrite. I know the formula. What? 802 minus, not 803. 803 is nitrate. How many valence electrons?
No, 18.
18. You're correct. Because remember, the negative charge means you do what? Add an electron. So we have 18. Central atom is nitrogen, and that's 5. Where am I going to put my O's?
Anywhere. They're at the top.
Anywhere except the top. O, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. O, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clearly a bond there, clearly a bond there, correct?
Right.
I can double bond one of them on the bottom, can't I? Does it matter which one you double bond to? No, I can either go here or here or here or here. I'll do it this way. Am I finished?
No. You gotta take one out.
Got to add one. I've only got 17 electrons drawn, don't I?
Right.
And I need 18, and do I have one octet that's not full?
Yeah.
and then add the brackets. Remember, the octet rule is a break only if have to. Next one. SF4. What's up? You just watch. Oh, yes, ma'am. SF4.
34.
72. You're right.
I say you can help with the math.
Yeah. Yeah. 34, I would agree with. 34, I agree with because 6, 28, 34 valence electrons. Central atom is sulfur. Remember, most of the time, the first atom written is the first one you draw, okay? So 6 on sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. I have to have 4 different fluorines, don't I? I clearly have a spot for how many? Clearly a spot, the left and the bottom.
8.
And it has 7, so I'll draw my 7. There's still 2 left to add, isn't there? This one has to violate the octet rule. There's no possible way to draw this not violating the octet rule, is there? So what I'm going to do is called splitting. I'm going to split 1 pair of electrons in this one, okay? So I'm going to put an F off of this electron. And then, does that leave me another lone electron? Now notice, I still have a lone pair of electrons, don't I? I don't want to have 2 single electrons. I wouldn't want to put my other F up here, okay? Make sure you leave those pairs up, okay? That one does violate the octet rule. Remember, the things that most commonly violate the octet rule are S, P, and no, C never violates the octet rule.
D.
CL does sometimes, okay? Yeah, CL. CL does sometimes, okay? It's a very rare thing, okay? But it does happen. It does happen.
Is it S, F, or no?
S, P, and CL. It's in your notes also, okay? And it's when they're bonded to O's, F's, and I'll do the other one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, let me finish before this works out. Let's go with chlorate. Actually, let's go with perchlorate. Perchlorate. What? PLO4 negative. How many valence electrons? 32. No. No. Hold up. Yeah, 32. Yes, 32. Good job. 7 plus 6 times 4 plus 1. Central atom will be CL. CL. Central atom will be CL, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. O4. I'm definitely putting an oxygen right here, can't I? I got clearly an oxygen right there. So here's the question, and this is why I picked this one, okay? I can kind of bond. I can bond an O to that Cl, couldn't I? However, that's not what I want to do. Okay, that is not what I want to do. I could do it. There's some rules that you'll learn next year, and even if you want to go into college, an upper level rule of why you do it. So I do not want to add. I do not want to add a. I do not want to add a. I don't want to add an O to that O. All right, so now let's see what we're going to do. Okay. So I've clearly heard I want to split something, okay? So I can put an O right, let's put an O right here. There's a bond. Now what? Put it. I don't want to put O and an O. And I can. Well, did I bond these two things together?
Yes.
No. They are not on adjacent atoms. Okay? They look like they're together, but keep in mind this is really a 3D thing. So those are not together. What? All right, so I've got two O's added. I cannot connect these two O's right now because they're not next to each other, okay? They're not next to each other. What do I want to do now? What? Okay, so Gavin says I want to do this. Don't draw this. I know what we're doing now. Right. Good, very good thing. Right. So Gavin wants to do this. Gavin wants to do that. I can tell you that will never work. The reason why is I need how many? I need one more O, so that would leave me one of these O's that are split out funny, okay? So I don't want to do that, okay? Put that dot back in. Put that dot back in, okay? So let's go to this side. Put us an O in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bond. Let's go here. Put us an O in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I clearly have 3 double bonds here, don't I? Lone electrons on adjacent atom. Lone electrons on adjacent atom. Lone electrons on adjacent atom. Do I have all my electrons drawn? No, I only got 31, and I need how many? I got negative, so I got one more. I've got one octet that is not full. So it is like that. Okay. So put that in the bracket. Like Gavin wanted to draw it, I understand where you were coming from, Gavin. Okay. I 100% understand where you were coming from. But yeah, it would have thing called formal shards you don't know about yet. Okay. So I probably would have marked it wrong if you would have done like Gavin would have. Okay. But for now, I mean, most likely you were thinking the right way. Okay. Let's do sulfate. This is FYI, most of your things on your test today, on your homework today, are in Word. I was at sulfate today, that's not too much. Valence electron. 32 again. Central atom being F. Then we got a spot for 2 O's, don't I? Bond. And then an O here. Bond. Yeah. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put an O here. As Anaya was saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna go up here to the top again, okay, I'm gonna go up here to the top again, and I'm gonna split it again. My octets are not complete, are they? Okay, where am I gonna add my 2 electrons? Before I want to add my electrons last, actually. Do I have a lone electron still in adjacent atom? I have a lone. That's so I can make that a bond, can't I? Now I add my 2 right there. That's all gonna work out for you today, okay? So I'm gonna work out for you today. I'll get your homework to you, and I'll be there to answer any questions you have, okay? And I can answer yes and or today. So let me get this processed and posted and everything else first. Yes, ma'am, I do.